Hey guys, let's talk some Dogecoin. So Doge Army, welcome back to the channel. My name's Mark. For those of you that do not know, glad you guys found me. We do talk Dogecoin each and every single day. If you're not yet currently subscribed, make sure you do that. Hit that like button and let's get it going. Let's talk some crypto. And on a day where we look into the crypto bubbles, we're going to look at a day in the top 100 where we have a lot of red numbers. There are some cryptos starting to turn green, but we've been on a pretty impressive run over the last few days. And that's where we find ourselves looking at Bitcoin, almost 120,000. We have fallen. Bitcoin, just kind of a little side note on it, because I do want to highlight the fact that we did trade over 124,000 just today. So very impressive for BTC. Okay. Also, Ethereum, almost 5K that we did reach. And that's something that could be celebrated for all the ETH bulls out there. But the big mover of the day has been Cardano. Okay. 92 cents on the chart, and a day where the rest of the crypto world is down. Very solid month as Cardano got back over $1. But we're here to talk about Dogecoin, okay? They did get surpassed by Tron, and that's kind of where you see Doge trading at 22.76. Now, down 5.1%, sure, but we are still playing with house money. We are buying Dogecoin under 10 cents, up into that 13, 14 cents range. And this has been a very significant trade that we have made as we've talked Dogecoin for pretty much 3 years now. And on a day where we're down almost 6%, it's very easy to forget the fact that over the last month, we have experienced almost 17% in the positive direction. Okay, so kind of what I'm doing within my Doge, I'm playing with house money. We're letting it ride. We're waiting for that next big push. Okay, and as we get going, guys, I do want to talk about one of the exchanges that I'm affiliated with. This is BITUNIX, all right? Long-standing exchange, very reputable. If you are a spot or leverage trader, sign up today. A couple events that you want to be aware of. The first 30 users who register and trade in this promotion period will receive a 10 USDT bonus in your futures account. So who doesn't like free money? Also a 25% deposit reward within a futures bonus by depositing using my link. You will get that up to 25%. You can see that right there from that graph. So if you deposit 2,000 USDT, you will get 400 USDT in a futures bonus. So make sure it's right for you, where you're located, understand their terms and conditions, and start trading today using my link down below. Okay. So this is what we came here to talk about. The Dogecoin rally. This is what we've been on, and the whales are going crazy. So will the whales result us in seeing another Dogecoin price rally? Let's get into some of the numbers. Now, over the past week, we have seen whales spend over $480 million to amass a significant amount of Doge, okay? And this is where we see analysts out there such as Altcoin Sherpa and Calio foreseeing a strong rally that includes a new all-time high. And I'm not even going to say this because, in my opinion, this is a little far-fetched, but if Dogecoin would ever get to close to $7, Lord have mercy. And I think you guys would share that same sentiment. If you're watching and you do hold Dogecoin, you would be very excited as well. Okay. But I don't get out the pom-poms too often on the channel and root for things that I don't think, quite frankly, are impossible. So that's kind of how I play it. Yeah, I'm more of a realist than that. Okay. Let's just focus on all-time highs and $1 if we're going to get bullish with where Doge is heading. Okay. But this is something where you look into the whales, and do they know something that we don't? Okay, this is where you look into those holding 100 million to 1 billion Doge, purchasing 2 billion Doge in the past 7 days alone. Okay, so a very significant amount of Dogecoin has been scooped up, and now these whales that do hold 100 million to 1 billion coins. That's not me, but that's a pretty significant amount of Doge. Okay, that's equivalent to about 500 million in the recent 7 days just alone. Okay, and that's something where you see it represents about 18.3% of the meme coins circulating supply. So 27.6 billion tokens, 27.6 billion Doge. That is what whales amass right now in their total holdings of Dogecoin. Now, full disclosure, these whale conversations do allow for exchanges and institutions, big groups that do hold a significant amount of Doge. They are considered whales, not individual wallets. Understandable that one wallet may be held by, an entity, a group. So please keep that in mind. But as we've seen it, this is kind of where you look into 2 billion Doge in 7 days, right? And this is what I agree with. Either they know something that we don't, or we're about to find out the hard way. Okay, so a little market manipulation, sure. Never been too shy from seeing that when it comes to meme coins. But as we look at it, the potential approval for the Dogecoin ETF, according to Polymarket, that's at 61%. So that is a decline from the 79% that we did see on August 10th. As you do look at the odds here by Polymarket, a prediction platform that does allow you to essentially place bets on which way you do see any kind of decision going. Okay. But the next targets right now for Doge is what we have to talk about. Okay. I think that there's something where, if Doge will see a surge, Bitcoin's hitting new all-time highs. That's something where as Bitcoin hit a new all-time high record of 124,000, we're just waiting on Dogecoin and that Doge BTC pairing to kind of make that move, right? Similar to what we saw back in January of 2021. It's really, quite frankly, only a matter of time before Doge gets a benefactor of what Bitcoin's been doing. If they do rotate back into Doge like we saw in 2021, that's where you have someone such as Calio being extremely bullish, right? That $6.94 price target. Not going to get there, but I do think there are a lot of metrics right now that do support the case for Doge. Right now, as we look at it and kind of talk about where we're at, we're extremely greedy, almost at a 70, a 68 for that index. And then the other thing we want to talk about is we're still sitting at a 39 in terms of altcoin season. Okay. This ever does shift over 50 and goes towards altcoins, then I could think that Dogecoin has no better place to be other than above 30 cents, if not more. Okay, so that's kind of how I'm playing it. It's been a fun run. It's been a great run, but we're not even close to where we need to be. If we do want to look at the all-time highs, you can see kind of where we're left. But this is a very strong directionality as you do date back even into 2022, despite seeing that little surge that we had back in December of 2024, where we did reach in a very impressive, I believe it was around 45, 46 cents for Doge. Okay. And that's kind of where we're at today. It was about 45 cents back on December 8th. But for me, guys, this is a very significant uptrend. Okay. You take this one out of the equation. It's been nice, slow, steady, organic growth that we saw back in 2022. Not the same FOMO retail explosion that we had back in 2021, but still very significant where we're still driving those levels. And I think that there is one crypto that I don't consider a meme coin, and that's Dogecoin, most specifically because it is the OG. And if we ever get that push, that tailwind, this is where I see Dogecoin very shortly has the potential to be trading over 30 cents very soon. Okay, that's where I'm at today. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you have not done so by now, we talk Doge every single day. Hit that like button. Please subscribe down below, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.